Today's video is all about the makeup trends and makeup techniques that will take your makeup to the next level. So whether you're looking for ways to speed up your makeup routine or just enhance your makeup look, this video has got you covered. So go ahead and grab all your makeup essentials and let's get right into it. A makeup look that has been actually trending right now for a really long time is enhancing your skin and giving your skin more of that glow. One of the most popular ones is the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. But I recently tried out the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion and I feel like this is very similar. So this is supposed to give your skin a glow underneath your foundation, so you can use this with a skin tint or you can use it with a full coverage foundation. It's supposed to give your skin more of that fresh glow so that your skin is glowing underneath. I found that if I use this product underneath my foundation, I actually don't need a highlighter, and it's really helped to enhance my skin's natural glow. This can also act as a primer for your skin because it's also extremely hydrating. I find that it doesn't separate like a lot of skin enhancers do. They also come in very many different shades. If you feel like one is too dark for you, you can go lighter, or if you feel like one is too light for you, you can go darker. And as you can see, my skin looks extremely glowy, but we are going to apply foundation on top of this. With this product, you're not gonna need any highlighter. It's gonna make your skin look like you have this natural glow that is coming from your skin. Next, we're gonna top this off with the HD Skin Foundation by Makeup Forever. This is one of my favorite foundations right now. It just goes so well with so many different products. I feel like this is also a really nice foundation for combination skin. If you're somebody who suffers from dryness and oiliness, it kind of gives your skin a balance. It is great for all skin types, but I find that it really helps my makeup last on all day, and it also helps to balance the oils on my skin. And as you can see, the skin enhancer and the foundation gives my skin that glow around this area right here, so it looks like my skin is glowing underneath the foundation. While using the skin enhancer, one thing you want to pay attention to is making sure that your foundation does not have any other type of glowing effects. You want to either use a matte foundation or just a purely hydrating foundation, or you can use a skin tint. Those types of foundations are not going to add any extra glow to your skin to make it look unrealistic. And with this type of enhancer, your skin is going to be glowing all day long. Now, when it comes to blush, I feel like there's a technique every week or something, but with this trend, I've actually tried it and I've actually been loving it, and I feel like it's also beginner friendly. It's something that anybody can incorporate. It doesn't matter your skin color, your skin type, and you can use various shades. So first, you're gonna need two types of concealers. One that is, I would say, 4 to 5 shades lighter than your skin, and then you need one that's close towards the color of your skin. And the one close to my skin color is the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer in the shade 70NN. So starting out with the lighter concealer, you wanna place it right on the inner corners of your eyes. Then you wanna take the shade close to your skin color and apply it right at the center. You wanna slightly marinate it with the lighter concealer. And while the concealer sets, you wanna grab your blush shade. So you want 2 different blush shades. The first shade that I'm gonna use is Lucky, and this is a darker pigmented pink. And then the other shade that I'm gonna go in with is the shade Hope. So this is a lighter pink shade. So with the darker pink shade, you wanna place it right beside that concealer, but focusing on the outer part of your under eye. And then using that shade Hope, you want to place it right at the end, close towards where you would blend your blush upwards. Then you want to take a fluffy brush and start by blending the inner part of the concealer. And the reason why you want to start on the inside is because you'd rather the concealer color going over the blush than the blush color going over your concealer. And then I like to take a beauty sponge and just go over everything. This technique is gonna help you achieve more of that lifted blush look, which is super trendy right now, and it does help to lift your face rather than give you a saggy face. I feel like this blush trend can complement anybody. And you also want to blend the other side in that same manner. The reason why I like to start with a brush first is because it helps to keep the product in place so that it doesn't move around towards the center, and it helps to achieve that ombre look. This blush and concealer trend is called the ombre blush trend, and to be honest, at first I was kind of doubtful and found it really unnecessary, but I've actually been really loving it because I actually see the difference it makes in my face shape. Now, contouring my nose is actually one of the things that I used to struggle with the most when I first started learning how to do my makeup, but with this trend, I feel like it's easier for me to quickly contour my nose, especially because it usually takes up a lot of time. So this technique has been an absolute game changer for me because it's very quick and easy. So first you want to start off with a contour, but you want to use a contour that's cool toned and close to your skin color. So I'm going in with a Merit contour in the shade Monarch, and this is a very nice, lightweight and natural cool tone contour. So taking this contour, I like to apply it just all over my nose. You want to place just a very small amount. It doesn't matter the direction in which you apply it, you just want to make sure that you're coating your whole nose. Then you want to use that concealer that you used for the inner corner and apply that right at the sides of your nose. And I always like to place a very small amount because we've already applied concealer and you don't need too much concealer. Then you want to take a pointy side of a beauty blender. You could use a powder puff, but I really like this beauty blender because it's very skinny, and I like to use that to blend out the concealer. And you want to focus on blending it close towards the bridge of your nose and then drag it outwards so that it gives you a really nice diffused look. And I like to do the same thing for this side, bringing it extremely close to the bridge of my nose and blending it outwards. And then you want to take a clean side of the sponge and blend out the concealer on the nose bridge. Now the key is to not completely blend out the contour to where you don't see it anymore. So you want to keep that blend very steady. Then you want to go in with your powder. So I'm going to go in with this Kimchi Puff Puff Pass powder. It does not cake up under your under eyes because it's a very fine powder. So I like to apply this with a fluffy brush. And the shade that I'm using is Santan. And I focus mainly on the inner corner because that is where we apply the excess concealer. So we really need to make sure that that concealer right there is set. And with this powder, you just want to press it right underneath your eyes. And if you have really oily skin, you can bake if you'd like. And I also like to use that powder and just press that at the bridge of my nose. And I use a very small amount for the bridge of my nose because I just need the powder to absorb the excess oil, not necessarily set that concealer. And this is gonna give you a naturally contoured nose in one of the easiest ways possible. When it comes to eyeshadow, this trend has been actually popular for quite a while. I find it to be one of the easiest ways to apply eyeshadow. It's called the Ombre Eyeshadow makeup trend. So what you do is take your favorite palette that has all the shades that you would need. So this is the Milani Gilded Mini Eyeshadow Palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. As you can see, I've got quite some good use out of the palette because it has most of the colors that I love. First shade I'm gonna pick up is this light shimmer shade right here. And you wanna just take that shade and do one swipe on your eyelids. And you want to just swipe that shade on your eyelid. I like to focus on the inner corner because that's where I usually like to apply the lighter colors. Then the next shade I'm gonna pick up is this burgundy shimmer shade right here. And with that shade, I'm gonna place it right at the center of my eyelids. And then lastly, using a fluffy brush, I'm gonna pick up this deep burgundy shade. With this shade, you wanna focus it on the outer corner. And as you can see, I'm just packing the eyeshadows right there. I'm not blending it yet. Next, you want to go in with the clean brush and blend all those colors together. So I like to start from my crease area, and this is just going to help get rid of all the harsh lines. And this eyeshadow technique allows you to apply your eyeshadow pretty fast because there's minimal blending required because the eyeshadows are placed exactly where they need to, and all you have to do is just get rid of the harsh lines between the eyeshadows, and it gives you this really nice ombre effect. So I'm using that flat brush that I used for the eyeshadow in the inner corner, and I'm just marrying those two shades together. And as you can see, that was really easy. The shades are transitioning really nicely and you don't see any harsh lines. Now when it comes to lip liner, I am a brown lip liner type of girl, but I've been seeing this trend where people are using really dark lip liners and using light colored lip gloss or even clear gloss. Personally, I think that looks absolutely beautiful, especially on deeper skin tones. It just helps to complement your skin tone so well. It's actually something I've been doing for quite a while and I just love it. So I'm gonna go in with a really dark brown lip liner, but this is an eyeliner. The reason why I'm using an eyeliner is that I find that they last longer than regular lip liners. So sometimes I like to use eyeliners instead of lip liners. So I'm using this L'Oreal gel liner. This is in the shade Brown Denim. And as you can see, this is a really dark dark brown shade. Then I'm gonna go in with a lip gloss. So for lip gloss, we're going in with the MAC lip gloss in the shade Love Child. And as you can see, that dark brown lip liner really helps to complement the color of this lip gloss. And typically I use it with lip gloss. So this trend was actually really popular when one of the creators on TikTok was like, this is something elegant ladies would never do. But when I watched that video, I was just like, that's something that's actually very common and I personally like it. So this is what it looks like. I think this looks absolutely stunning. Like, this is elegant. This is something elegant ladies do, okay? It's not something elegant ladies don't do. But let me know in the comments if you guys do this as well. And one thing I like about this trend is you can use so many different shades of lip gloss. So you can use pink lip gloss. This is more of a purple shade, but it works really nicely with pink lip gloss. And it also works really nicely with clear gloss. It's going to give you more of a natural ombre look if you use clear gloss, versus this shade right here goes really nice with a purple eyeshadow look. But if you apply your makeup and you find that it tends to separate or it creases around your mouth area, then you have to watch this video, because in this video I break down the best technique in order to avoid that, and also the perfect makeup products to use.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's poppin'.